Hello everyone and welcome back into the Ouch Toy Barn. I think I got stung. Ouch. Yeah.
What a way to start a video.
Ain't it really? We got yellow jackets flying everywhere, so it wouldn't surprise me, right? I've been all day long. But today is a good day. It's a Tuesday video for you guys, and we have been busy over this last weekend. We didn't get to go out this weekend and shop a lot because we was busy with the family, but we had a great time with Adam and his babies. We had a good time with Justin and his little family, and also Jordan came and stayed the night with us, and we all stayed at my mother's house, her and Don's house, and it was fun. We had a good evening. We went out and we got some Captain D's, and we went out and ate.
Guys did.
What did we eat this morning? We ate at
Texas Roadhouse. Yeah.
Texas Roadhouse, and that was really good. We had a good time there, and we just fellowshipped and had a wonderful time. I just can't go over it enough because it was so good. But we've had a relatively really good weekend so far for having been off yesterday. We worked pretty hard, at least I did a lot on Friday. I think you hit it a little bit, didn't you?
No, I was busy doing the other stuff.
Okay, let me check here. No, Kathy did a little bit of work according to this on Friday. She did good.
Right.
But we was busy that day, and she worked her main job most of the time, and then she hit it with some things it looks like on the evening numbers, which was good. I've been hitting it today on Sunday since we came home. Kathy's been the one out here looking pretty much for the items, and we've got about 9 or 10 more to come out, and we got to find later on. But we've got 10 items on the two sites. It's going to be only eBay because Macari's letting us down a little bit. Poshmark's been a little bit quiet, but we've got eBay and eBay Plus, as we call it. But it's, like I said, we got a little bit of everything. We got everything from scissors to paddleball paddles. Looks like we got some media, socks, clothing, and we've got some assortment items that I'm going to call it. Accessories for some items like some Masters of the Universe, which we've been putting on pretty heavily. So you guys that are Masters of the Universe fans, keep it up, keep an eye out, because we got some good items going on. Number one, the figures, but not just figures that have the various accessories, weapons, and they're just totally decked out. So keep an eye out, guys, because you guys that follow our store and follow these videos will be the first to take advantage of this thing.
What is the listing results total we have so far up on the board?
Okay,
total?
Not including today. Keep that in mind, guys. We are a little bit behind. We was way ahead, but we fell a little bit behind because of yesterday. I've got us figured at 47.86 and change. And
that's out of our 10,500.
I was the 10,005 go. We're trying to hit 10,500 as in putting on listing. We'll see. I think we can do it. It's just going to take a little bit more work. I've got some good numbers going on right now. This number here is sort of void because I've got 2 or 3 more items to do and to add into it. But a lot of what's taking this time is just research, making sure our number is right, and we're comparing it to other people's items online. I want to thank you guys that commented on our last video or so that we asked, hey, what do you think about this change up and that change up, and people that go off on people taking classes and all, because I really appreciate it. Now, please keep in mind when you comment, I always try to give everybody that I can a heart, unless it's just off the wall or advertising some flippant site that doesn't even belong there. You know, that'll get you banned because some of those sites are pretty nasty. Yeah. But we take and we try. We really appreciate your thoughts, your comments, your input, because that tells us and the rest of the community that we're a part of what's going on. Sometimes we share your thoughts with other communal members in other areas that we talk to and deal with that are pretty good sized YouTubers. So keep that in mind, guys, because we do pass this around because it eventually gets back to eBay in a lot of ways, or Macari or Poshmark or whoever we're talking to.
Right. I don't have a question towards us, but I've got someone that reached out into a group. I want to get everybody's feedback on it.
Do you want to come up here and talk?
No, I want to go. I will in a sec. Okay. I wanted to kind of see how you would answer that. This person says, and I won't go into like personal information, says, I know why sales are down for so many of us. You know how commuter lanes go up in price during higher traffic times, right? Same thing happens with Google ads. The massive amount of political ads running right now is driving up the cost of off-site ads for platforms such as eBay, and Etsy. Those platforms are cutting their advertising right now to save money, resulting in less traffic for us. They said they learned it from a source.
I don't believe it.
They'll continue to list. So what's your thoughts for that?
I don't believe that, because number one, you guys know that if you take an ad, if I'm paying eBay to pay for an ad for me, for an ad placement, because you know it says, we just had it say not long ago, hey, our system is learning what you do, what you put on, how you put it on, blah, 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 blah. You know, the whole 9 yards they gave us. Our ads should be going out there, period. Now, the sites, supposedly they're not doing as much advertising if you're listening to eBay proper, right? So it's going to us primarily, except for, I think it is automotive. eBay's pushing that pretty hard still. But I think it's pretty much us that are the store owners that are having to promote our sites, I would say almost entirely offline, unless somehow you get a little luck of the draw thing where somebody looks at your item through an ad while they're going to someone else's thing on site.
Well, like one person responded, won't give out names, but they said, well, that may be true overall, but most site ads are only shown when someone is searching for a specific item.
Right.
You don't see paid political ads in Google Shopping, which that makes a good point.
Maybe, yeah. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I'll let Kathy reiterate what she said in case you didn't hear it. But basically, it's, do you believe that a lot of our sales are going down because people are not seeing our ads out there? Because supposedly eBay, Google, etc. and so forth, and other sites are not putting the ads out because all the prices in the ads are going up because of the advertising for the upcoming presidential, congressional, etc. races going on. I myself do not believe that, because as a person that has bought ads before, when I'm paying those ads, my numbers are going click, 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 click. I was paying whatever the going rate was at the time that eBay deemed I needed to pay to get seen by whoever it was that was looking at the ads. I believe a lot of times we're not getting seen by people that want to buy the ads. I believe a lot of people are sitting there clicking the ads because they're your competition, or because they're taking and seeing how you set your item up, how they can take and borrow or morph that ad into becoming an ad like they have. For instance, I was putting on some Masters of the Universe figures today. What they may have done, for instance, is take one of my Masters of the Universe figure, they got one similar to it, take and see what I said, how I had mine set up, and basically just copy it. They didn't take and necessarily say everything I said, but they liked the setup, so they took and rejiggered it to how they could do it so they could be personal from themselves, I guess would be the best way to say it. But guys, let us know what you think. Do you think the ads are not, or your ads are not being seen? I can tell you for an example here, I do know that the ad rates cost more right now because we have done them.
Yeah.
And you have to be very careful because there is a competitive market out there that's going on, but I don't know if it's all because of, let's say, Trump or Kamala or whoever you're voting for. I don't know if that's entirely true or not for everything that's going on. I believe a lot of it is because eBay and some of these sites are making so many changes that people don't know which way is up and which way is out or down, which way is forward and which way is backwards. Because right now it seems like all that they're doing is just doing this. Let me give you a clue. You guys are fellow sellers. Out of my last 8 sales, only 2 of the sales I've had have been bought by people that's been advertised.
Right.
So 6 of those sales were not advertised on site or off site.
Correct. Something
doesn't add up. So you guys let me know what you think about that. You ready, Angel?
I am.
And what was your thoughts? I want to know your thoughts.
Listen to my thoughts. Kathy here. Happy Tuesday, folks. You're back in the toy barn. I hope you're doing fantastic. My thoughts.
Whoa. Do your ad first.
Do my ad first.
Know, the face thing, the
all
diagram.
Right.
You got to do
so
it.
Everybody already knows.
Get to it.
All right. So if you're new, you don't understand, but if you're a vet, you definitely understand. But goodness, guys, if you haven't already.
And now, wait. One more thing. Interruption.
What's he doing?
She has been asked to do this before.
I have been asked to do this before.
Yeah, that's why she does it.
It's a part of the daily thing that people do when they watch Madcap Toys, right? So gotta do it. All right. Can I go ahead now?
Action.
Can I go ahead now? All right, if you haven't already, What are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, make sure you hit that bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And comments, you know we love them, so just keep them coming. Are you happy now?
Well, I think some of them are.
Okay.
But yes, she's talking to you, and you know who you are.
And we know who you are. So getting back to what we were talking about, I'm kind of the same with Daren in the sense of I believe it's the website shutting down every so often, with them doing website cosmetic issues that I feel like don't pertain to our sales at hand. If I was running the show, I would not be doing it during fourth quarter, especially because I would want to make sure that all my sellers are happy. They're getting the sales that they need. You know, even with the slows down with inflation and all things that are going on in our nation, we don't need anything to hurt us any more than things are happening, right? So if you kind of leave that alone during fourth quarter and you had it done early during the year, we wouldn't have had to worry. We wouldn't be talking like this at all.
Well,
so
how many years does it take, for God's sake?
Been over 2 years plus so far. But this kind of relates to the last video you guys saw yesterday on Monday. But yeah, I think it's more of the eBay turn on, turn off. It's not you, it's us, blah, blah, blah. And that's what I think has been making the site more
Well, you know, and I know, I worked Friday, I had 2 breaks. Friday. Saturday, I didn't work, so I can't say if the site had shut down moments or no.
Yeah, we don't know.
We was kicking it Friday.
We was doing really good on Friday.
Because it's almost like they took a breather for a little bit, and we was doing really good on Friday.
Right.
And then Saturday was okay, but so far today, Sunday, we've only had, I think, 3 so far, maybe 4.
We're still in the afternoons, around 3 o'clock here.
So, you know, we still got time to see if they pick up or not. I think they're tinkering from what I've seen, but if they just get out of the way, that'd be a big help. Absolutely.
But we've been talking about it in the last video, but I just wanted to bring it up. I don't think the political thing is affecting us so much, because Google site ads specifically is for shopping, not for something outside.
Right. I think it. I'm not going to say it don't hurt, period, but I do not believe it's really affecting us. I do think maybe we are paying a little bit more for competitive ad purchases at this point, but as soon as that goes through, it's going to drop right back down.
Hopefully it will. Yeah. Definitely will. Yeah. We're going to start out with Madcap Toys Plus, guys. We're selling media like it's going nuts. This, of course, I think this is the newest Star Wars movie that ever has come out. Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker DVD from 2019, found in the media shelf, and it's going out to Joanne. Hi, Joanne. Thank you so much. And it's sold for $5.50 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that, Joanne. It's going to be in a padded bubble mailer going out to you in the AM. And then on Addy Shelf 5, this is a great yard sale buy that we got. We had bought a bunch of sealed plastic Blu-rays. Never been opened, never been used. So this is wonderful. This is one of the ones. This has 2 movies on it. Above the Law for Steven Seagal. Also, he did another one called Under Siege. So it's a twofer. I call it a twofer. Above the Law, Under Siege. Dark Territory Blu-ray from 1995. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Almost 30 years sealed.
Yep.
Can't complain. Going out to Uloy Joe. I guess I don't know. Probably butchered it, I'm sure. And it sold for $7. Not bad.
Not bad for
a sealed Blu-ray. Can't complain there.
So I remember when they first come out. Do you remember when Blu-rays first come out? How they was all going for like $29.
And they basically said, "Get ready for your
$19, $20
DVDs away."
Yeah, it's like no, I'm not going to do that.
This has been around the block, but it's also pretty old, as you guys can see, probably from the 50s and 60s. Has a little bit of stain there from the original. This is the original paper sleeve. This is from Capitol Records, Cilla Black. She's saying One Little Voice and Is It Love. This is the 45 RPM that we got in our 45 RPM bundle buy. And this one's going out to Lloyd. Hi, Lloyd. Thanks so much. And this sold for $10.
Right. That's not bad.
Going out to you in the AM.
I really appreciate that, because we've been getting a lot of hits on those, well, I'm just going to say media purchases. Excuse me.
Right. This came from a pallet buy. We got a couple of different pickleball paddles. We have one here and another one that has a different design. This, I think, is the prettiest one. It's got like lemons and flowers.
Now, is that literally for sports, or is that for cooking or something?
No. Pickleball paddle recreational series. 13 millimeter spin accelerating surface. Great for indoor outdoor use. So this is actually for playing pickleball. A double-sided pickleball paddle. As you notice, there's lemons in the front and a little design in the back. This one is going out to Doug. Hi, Doug. Thank you so much. And this sold for $19.99.
Awesome.
Again, we got this in a pallet. So
there you go.
From Target. So very, very nice. Going out to you in the AM. Very good. That was a good find. And then lastly, from Madcap Toys Plus, we sold some socks.
Awesome.
Wintery socks. It's that time of year, guys. Trying to get a
look
little chilly.
warm.
They look very, very warm. So from All in Motion, women's 2-pack wool blend Fair Isle Diamond Snowflake Crew Socks. And was found in the Elves tote. And this one's going out to June. Hi there, June. Thank you so much. And these socks sold for $5.99. Free
Awesome.
ship.
Awesome.
Very good. Very good deal. All right, and that was all on Madcap Toys Plus. Now we're going to do Madcap Toys The Godfather. He's got at least 14 pending orders.
Yeah.
So we're only going to show, you know, some of them here today, and of course it'll seep over into the next
And
video.
we got a big one going to be shown off here the next video.
Yeah, very much so. This was a CD from a CD buy, one of the very CD buys from the yard sales. Found it over here by the media shelf. This is Billy Squier Tell the Truth CD. And Jesus took advantage of the 20% off coupon. And this sold for $5.99. Really, really good condition on this CD, very much. It's almost like it's, you know.
Right. Well, I mean, a lot of them, honest with you, look almost new. I'm going to put almost in there because not all of them are the same. You know what I mean?
So we're skipping a couple here for next video. This was found in an Amazon pallet, and actually I have one more, but it says it's on the DCM shelf, but
it's in here somewhere.
I don't see it over there, but I'm sure it's in a basket somewhere and by Daren, I'm sure.
I'm sure it is.
But I found this one in a box, so we were good there. This is the eyebrow trimmer. This is, like I said, from Amazon. Eyebrow trimmer scissors with comb to shape the eyebrows. Very, very cute.
Does that have the comb?
See the little comb on the end?
Okay.
So, you know, if you got hairy eyebrows,
There we go.
you can get them trimmed. This one's going out to Kurt. Hi, Kurt. Thank you so much. Sold for $7.64.
Awesome. There you
So
go.
again, we do have one more of these left somewhere in the toy barn. So going out to you in the AM. And next up, we sold something from the Brandon buy. I'll call it the Brandon buy. But they also took advantage of the 20% off coupon. This is one of the many. Darren got a huge bag of these, different ones. But in particular, this is the 1981, so it's original. Was not carbon copied or printed, second printing. Masters of the Universe Toy Promo Catalog. So I made sure I got the right one. It said King of Castle Grayskull on the top of it.
It's got the same picture and dates, you know, just check the what have yous.
Absolutely. So this one's going out to Craig. Hi, Craig. Thank you so much. This sold for $5.98.
And I've literally listed 25 various other ones.
Wow. Perfect. And like I said, guys, original, meaning they weren't reprinted.
Vintage.
They were not reprinted at all. So I'm skipping a bunch. As you can see, I'm just scrolling because we got another full video of more stuff that is pending as we speak. And this came with, I think we showed this off a day or two ago.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Showed,
so
you showed one similar to
it's starting to sell same size. All I have is extra large, no other sizes. I'm down to 4 of these now, which is great. This is the Knox Rose Women's Long Sleeve Thermal Top Paisley Print, size extra large. They took advantage of the 20% off coupon. Going out to Anna Maria, thank you so much. And it sold for $12.95.
I hope Anna enjoys.
Very nice. Looks very warm and feels very comfy.
And by the way, everyone, you can take advantage of that coupon yourself. You guys that are liking items, we will send you an offer, but the offer will not be above, for most of you, 99% above what the store offer is.
Right.
But everyone can take advantage of that offer by putting in the code, and you can get it yourself on as many items you want. No limit on the dollar amount. No limit on the amount of the items.
So who needs Kohl's Cash when you got Madcap Toys, right? We sell clothes, we sell toys, we sell everything. So take advantage of that when you can. Christmas is almost here. A couple months away.
We'll get it out to you as quick as we can. The last week might be a little hairy, you know.
Right, but I'm pretty good at that. If you see my feedback in both stores, it says fast shipper. So, all right, right, and this was another pallet buy back in the day. I have 11 more of these if you're interested. These are a 2-pack of small, simple dimple fidget toy keychains. So basically keychains you put in your keys, and while you're busy waiting on something, you can just fidget around and press the little buttons.
Press those buttons until you go mad at the doctor's office.
That's right. So this was found in the snowman tote. And again, I have 11 more of these. This little pack's going out to Shirley. Hi there, Shirley. Thank you so
Shirley.
much. It is sold for $4.45 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot.
Wow.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
Like maybe a little over $2 a keychain.
Now we did have something I do want you to talk about for a minute about a return on a said DVD or CD.
And we got to talk about that too. So what I ended up with, and I'll just say I had a CD. It was a very good CD. Didn't have any cracks in the case. It had a sticker on front. Well, when I was getting ready to pack it, it sold. It was covering half of the CD, right? There was no plastic on the CD. I took it off before shipping because it didn't have any lettering, didn't have any specialness. And when I shipped it off to the man, he said, "Why did you take the black sticker off? That showed as a part of a release." Didn't know that. I said, "Okay." I was going to get ready to tell him something. He wanted to request a return, which is fine. But then he started saying and showing pictures of the front of the case being totally cracked through, which is not the case because he didn't mention damage at the time he told me. He said there was a top thing missing and all of that. So what I did just to settle it is I gave him I sent off an offer for a partial refund minus shipping, and he took it. So he keeps the CD, he keeps that, and it's over. Because I own the part of the fact of the sticker removal, but I don't own the fact of how damaged the CD case was.
Because when we shipped it, guys, it wasn't damaged. Now, it could have got damaged in shipment.
No,
but if it was truly damaged, he, I believe, already had
But the top was, he even said the CD top was missing, and it wasn't in the pictures when
and we take pictures of that and show it to
So rather than doing that, I just, all I lost was $1.13 in the matter.
Happy to do it.
I've got other shipping that can cover that, plus another $1.13 for what we probably purchased it for. We probably bought it at $1 at a yard sale.
Those CDs, if it's the grouping, I think I think I only got them for $0.25.
Okay,
so I got a big bundle.
Again, so if I make $2 on shipping on an item in the future, I've made it, and it was just a way to get it done. The request is closed, the returns is closed, the funds are released, it's put to bed. So thankful.
We just wanted to get it out.
Thankful. I just didn't want any trouble with that. And plus, if I hadn't have done that, which now I know, if it's got a big sticker on the face, I'm not touching it. It's gonna go.
Well, that's why a lot of times I leave everything as is, except for if it's a yard sale or something and I can get it off. But there's a lot of times I'll even leave the yard sale thing on because it's such a hassle. A lot of people don't care. Also, too, I did one mistake years ago, not recent, but on a let's just pull it off for instance. This is our old sticker, but say it was this, and there was a Kmart sticker right here. I would try to be nice and gently without tearing the cardboard, get it off for them. No. Collectors want that old price tag on. Nostalgia. Yep.
So I didn't have to didn't go through a return with that.
I should have told you that.
But it was upsetting to them. It didn't tear the cardboard. Everything was perfect and beautiful. But I thought, well, to help, because you want the originality. No, they want the originality of the
vintage
of
store
the past.
That doesn't exist.
Yes.
But
so
see,
I've learned
that
one.
because
I've learned that
when I first started this, that wasn't a big deal in the 90s. But as time has gone along and Kmart's out of business, Hills is out of business,
etc.
KB Toys is out of business. You just go through the circus world, all through the line. Even Toys R Us is in business, but not really in business in a lot of ways. A lot of these bigger stores don't exist. Okay, FAO Schwartz. How many times have we had something from there that we bought?
They're still selling stuff.
Well, yeah, but you had it from the original store years ago that we had got a big bundle in, and all of a sudden they're gone one day, they're back another day.
Well, some of the CDs I've listed recently have Roscoe CD Store. Yeah. It looks vintagey. I'm leaving it on there. It's in the picture. I'm not touching it. If they buy it, if they want to take it off when they get it, it's on them.
Yep.
So yeah, I learned my lesson. I bit my tongue. They got their money back, say for shipping, and And they got to keep the CD, so
Bad
the CD
Kathy.
worked beautifully. Darren makes no mistakes at the toy barn.
No, he doesn't.
No. All right, guys. Well, I don't have anything here today. You guys have been fantastic. I got to get this packed and stacked, and then I got some insurance stuff to do. But you've been wonderful, and until next time.
Bye-bye, everyone.